potential clients or their relatives, or even a healthcare professional, like if you're in the care business, for example, like a social worker, for example, they see you and they'll be like, hey, I know that agency because they're on YouTube, and I know what they're like, for example, because it's so hard to see what someone's like when you go and visit them. You're not really getting the proper picture. This is the true picture by you being on YouTube, for example. So again, you can even reach local audiences. So if you're a local business, you need to get on YouTube big time, because you will reach local businesses. You just have to target the keywords for the locations. You do the hashtag and then the location before you start talking about in the description about what the video is about, for example. So another thing here is, if you haven't created your channel, and I'm sure you have because you're on here, create it. If you're a business, focus on your branding, name, logo and banner. If you're not a business and you're a normal, average, normal, wonderful person, for example, you don't need anything fancy. You just need your picture or the image of what it is that you do to give people a bit of an idea. You can also, in the About section, you can use keywords like home care services, nursing agency, care provider agency, supported living. You can do this for even supported living. You can do this for medical staffing agency. It's not just home care, it's all care businesses you can do this with, for example. So you can think about your ideas of content for your videos, because you need to have that content that's going to be relatable to the audience, the person that's looking to use your services, for example. So if you've got a care agency, then you could say day in the life of a carer, for example. So one of your carers that you trust and has been with you a long time and is not going to mind you doing a video of them, then they could show their side of things from a carer's point of view, working for your organization, for example, and why did they come to you in the first place. Another thing you could talk about is your client success stories. Then you could also do, and I'm giving you some content here so you can make some notes or watch the video back again. You could do videos about how to choose the right care agency for your loved ones. And think about your keywords that you're going to be using so that people, when they type it in Google, boom, your video pops up. And then they press it, listen to it, and they're like, I want that agency because they're really good. I know them, they've given me all this information. There's so much content there, for example. You could even do a team introduction, and you can highlight the expertise of each of your staff members, your carers, what the qualifications that they need to have, what is the compliance that they need to have. You can also get candidates applying to you for a position as well. So it's a win-win situation in that way, for example. It also will help build community engagement. So you can share events, if you're having an event in a town hall or something, you could share it. And then they can also come to that event. So they get to meet you in person. Yes, they see you on YouTube, which is great and wonderful. And then you can do like an event, for example. But you've also got to make sure that you use search engine optimize for your care agency videos. So you want to look at using words like home care services near me, best care agency, and then mention the city. When I had my agency, I was mentioning all of the cities that I covered, every single one of them. And that's why I ended up going out broader rather than just sticking in one area. For example, 1 minute I would be in Henfield, 1 minute I'd be in Portsmouth, 1 minute I'd be in London, 1 minute I'd be in Sussex, for example, Leicester, Bournemouth. I'd be traveling around. So same with in America, when we had our medical staffing agency in America, in Atlanta, we you use keywords, for example. So make sure that you do that. Make sure you put in tags and you use proper keywords. For example, look at promoting your video effectively. Look, post weekly, once a week at least. You should post. If you really want this to work, then some people post once a month. I'm just saying from my point of view. You can try it, and it might work for you if you do it once a month. It depends on what pace you want to take your business to, for example. So look at also sending out your information on LinkedIn, for example, and other professional networks. Collaborate with healthcare organizations, i.e. professionals like social workers, doctors, surgeries, GPs, nurses, all of those people that can help bring work to you. Even the cafes that people go into as well. So look at collaborating with your community. And then what you can do then is you keep track of the views, the watch times, the click-through rates, because it shows you in analytics what the click-through rate is, for example. So you may need to adjust your content based on your audience feedback as well. And I really want to say to you that you can look at even offering a bonus to the client, for example, for choosing you. But what kind of bonus that you will give them, it is entirely up to you, whether you do like 1 hour free or something like that. So your keywords, think about what your keywords could be, for example, for your organization, and also build a thumbnail as well. So this is giving you a bit of an idea of how you can run your YouTube videos online, where people will come to you. They will find you. They really will. If you're local in America, in North Carolina, you say North Carolina. If you're in the UK and you're in Nottingham, for example, you say Nottingham, so that people can find you. So that those that are from Nottingham, for example, they'll type in, looking for a care agency on Google, Nottingham, and your video comes up. And then you've got chance then for them to listen to you. But you also create a playlist as well, so that you've got your training and the videos sections, so it's clear. So the parts that they want to look at, it's easy for them to navigate through. It's kind of like YouTube is like the new website. It's like a video website, basically. It's not like a static website. This is like a video website. It is amazing. And you can make money with ads as well. There's lots of things that you can do. You can even sell products on here and get paid for it. But the ads, the more videos you do, and then you get one could become viral, for example, then that video can be bringing you in, say, 2,000 a month, for example. and that can pay for things. So whether you're a business owner or whether you're a YouTuber, a small creator, do your videos. This applies to all of you. It's not just for businesses, but I'm saying this for business because this is what I do, is business, but I'm also doing YouTube as well. And imagine your business on YouTube and you doing weekly YouTube videos. You can do faceless ones. You don't have to be the one on there talking on camera, for example. You can do faceless ones where AI will create the content for you, but you've got to give it the content. Otherwise it's not going to be you, it's going to be AI assuming and thinking what it is that you want. So you've got to then be able to type up what your script is, and then you can put it in AI, and then it can tell you, you know, what possibly could work with the SEO as well with it, with the tags to use. That's what AI is good for. It can summarize things, or it can make things better than what you've created. So I hope that that is making sense. Imagine, I don't know how many of you, how much do you spend on advertising for your business? Maybe you're doing Facebook ads. I don't know. Maybe you are. Try this. Try switching to, because, you know, the inflation is here. Let's look at how we can start saving money. And the money that you would have paid for an ad, you can put it into this. Even get an AI video software thing. There's lots of video software things, but I'll tell you a few that I know of that's really good. One of them is TubeBuddy, like YouTube Buddy, but it's TubeBuddy. The other one is vidIQ, Think Media, for example.